Hi guys! On this review, you guys asked me to do a review for Sekirei and also to give possible um, predictions. So you asked for it and here it is. So with Sekirei, I watched both seasons, and when I first watched it I was like, really guys? We're gonna be, these overly luscious women. Um, like in a way, I'm kind of glad that, like, yay, you like girls that actually look like women and have bodies and not these little stick figures and whatnot. But anyways, I'm not going to berate you for that. So I'm going to break it down. We get to see, I guess, I'm trying to remember because I watched it a while ago. We get to see, I guess, in the Sekirei Plan there are 4 stages. You have the first stage, which is to release the Sekirei, and they must find their Ashikabi. And our main people, Manatu, I never say anything right. So, Manatu? I don't know. Tell me how to say it, and I'll say it right next time. He gets his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of them. He gets, I think, 6 of the Sekirei, and that's when it breaks down into the second part of the Sekirei Plan, where Tokyo closes down, and they must defeat. They must at that point have winged at least 90% of the Sekirei, and they must find the last 10%, and they also must defeat at least 1 Sekirei in their Ashikabi, which is a problem for a lot of them because some of them, they've fallen in love, or they just want to live, and you can't blame them for that. And I like that they helped the 1 people escape. So we have that, and luckily for Minutu, whatever his name is, he has not yet had to lose one of his Sekirei. He almost did. Musabi, is that her name? I don't know. I can never say anything right. She almost dies a couple of times, but we see that she also has this link to a older Sekirei, one of the originals. And we also find out that the landlady is the #1 original Sekirei, Maya. I think that's what her name is. So then we get into, I don't think we get a glimpse of the 3rd part of the Sekirei Plan, which is they introduce the Jinki. There's only 8 of them, and I'm not really sure what they are. But only the Ashikabi who are able to obtain the Jinki can move on into the final phase of the Sekirei Plan, and which is what we will be seeing hopefully in the next season, which may very well be the final season of Sekirei. And in that season and in that final plan, it's broken down into 3 subparts. The first part is that all the Sekirei and their Ashikabi will be brought to the island where they were first discovered, and there all the Ashikabi will be separated into 4 groups, and they must fight each other either to the death or to at least 1 final winner. And from there, somehow they've already mathematically plotted out that there will only be 2 survivors, 2 surviving Ashikabis. I mean, that might actually work out mathematically, but I'm not a very math smart person. Like, I could talk theory about like astrophysics and whatnot, but not the math so much. So there'll only be 2 of them, and they will have to finally have the final blow, the final fight, in the Heavenly Palace. I'm gonna assume, is that the palace that that one guy, the main guy, the creator, blah blah blah, the crazy guy, Is that the one that he lives in? The one that was destroyed? I don't know what the Heavenly Palace is. Comment down below, and if you know what it is, let me know and remind me so I can get that right. So from this point, where do we see season 3 going? I think Minato, he's gonna have to lose one of his Sekirei. In fact, I see that season 3, I'm probably gonna assume that's gonna be the last one, the final season. I would say that it has 2 possible ways to go. We could either it could either become very dark, very dark, very quickly, and in that darkness, almost kind of like Blood Plus or Elfen Lied, it could be really good in that darkness, where everyone can die, everyone but Misabi, and it could either end with she's the only one that lives, or even she dies. You know, that's a possibility. But I think it has the possibility to be really good. Like, you know, it's been lighthearted, but there have been little hints and undertones of the possibility of going dark. And I see that as a possibility for the final season, that it could go very dark, but very quickly, and be very epic. Or it could maintain those lightheartedness, where we don't lose all of our Sekirei, and they find some way to save the day, and somehow Minato is the one that is able to bring back everyone's Sekirei, assuming that all the Ashikabi don't actually die, because part of the Sekirei Plan is that some of the Ashikabi will die, in fact. Which really sucks. Like, if you think about it, you're just, hey, it's some Joe walking around, and all these pretty girls all of a sudden like you, and then they have to fight, and then it's not even like something you signed up for, but now your life is on, you know, in the balance of, like, being, you know, you have the possibility of losing your life just because some crazy guy was like, hey, I want to do this thing. So, so that's a possibility. Actually there are the 2 possibilities. You know, we can continue the lightheartedness, and everything's gonna end all hinky-dory and happy, and you know, that's a great ending. Sure, that'd be great. Or more likely, and which I think in my taste would be better, it goes really dark, and we're gonna lose a lot of, we're going to lose all of our Sekirei. I think the first one to go will be Kazahana, am I saying that right? The one Sekirei who likes to drink. I think she will be our first Sekirei to go. We're going to lose, I think we would then lose either Kusano, Kuchan, or Matsu, which would be really hard because I know Matsu is a fan favorite. That one I don't really get why she's a favorite, but I think we would lose her or Kuchan. And then it would either be down to Sukumi, the one who's like, I am thou's wife, or blah 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 blah. It would either be down to her or Homura, which I was kind of like irritated with, you know, Minato. If can you just give him her, like, a definitive answer, you know, like, yes, you can be a girl, yes, you can be a boy. I think he really wanted to be a boy, because I'm pretty sure he's still a he, but with girl parts. And I think he really wanted just to be a boy, and Minato was like, well, I'm just happy with the way you are, because I don't like making choices, because I'm a dude that doesn't like making choices, and I'm lazy, like that. So you have that. I think it'll be, so yeah, I think the first two that we're gonna probably lose, well, the first one we're gonna lose is Kazuhana. And if I'm not saying this right, I'm sorry, I don't say anything right ever. And then we'll come down to Kuchan and Matsu, and then it'll be Sakumi and Homura, and then our final Sekirei will be Masabi. And in that final bit, she will either die with, and I see her and Maya fighting together, not against each other, but together against the original, the other original group, the ones that were trying to kill everyone before. I see them fighting together because Maya's gonna get sucked into the battle. Because eventually she's gonna be like, I'm losing everybody, and it's gonna hurt her heart, and she's gonna get involved. And they're gonna fight together, and Maya's probably gonna also die, and either Musabi will either die as well, not with Minato, he's gonna live, but either she will die or she'll either die, and that'll be it, or she'll die and sacrifice herself to bring everyone back, or they will somehow find a way to keep everybody, including her, and bring everyone back. So there are the three possibilities that I see. Most likely, I think she's going to end up sacrificing herself, and in that she could come back and almost kind of like reboot, where she won't remember any of that stuff. There's gonna be a sad undertone in there somehow. That almost seems the most popular thing, is that she would somehow sacrifice herself to bring everyone back, but she also get to live, but she'll reboot, so she won't have any memories of those fights. She won't have any of her memories with them and with Minato. And that almost seems like the sacrifice that will be made. Or she will just die and everyone will die, and Minato will somehow end up being the only one living. I really don't want to see Kusano to die because she's my favorite. She's so cute. But that seems like the most logical ending, is that they're all gonna die, and it'll probably be Musabi somehow sacrifices herself, and some kind of sacrifice will be made, and maybe they all get to come back, or it'll just be him and her, and that would be a pretty sad ending. But I think she's going to be able to bring them back, but there's going to be some kind of sacrifice will be made. That is a definite prediction, that there will have to be some kind of sacrifice. So when is this all going to happen? When is season 3 going to come out? As far as the rumors that I've been following, is this fall, but there's no definitive date yet. So stay tuned and keep in contact, and we will see when season 3 is coming out. What's it going to be called? And hopefully we will find out how quickly, like, the dubbing and everything is going to work out. So if you agree with me, awesome. If you don't, comment down below whether or not you agree. Comment down below who your favorite Sekirei is. Comment down below if there's anything that I missed that you want to talk about. Comment down below on anything that you want to talk about, that you want to hear about. Anything that you want to talk about. Comment down below anything that you want to see. If there are any other animes that you want me to review on, that would be great, because I have some free time now to start watching more. So comment down below and let me know what you think is going to happen, what you want to see happen, who your favorite Sekirei is, and anything else you want to talk about, and any other reviews that you want me to do, and predictions, as well as yeah, anything else you want to see, or anything that you feel like saying. So comment down below, and I will see you in the next video.